This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick it away and get this game going. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made, a lot of space now. Here he goes. Touchdown, Nebraska. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, Chris, if you remember yesterday, the offensive coordinator told us that he thought if he could get the ball to this receiver, he had a chance to make plays for them. And here we are in an opening drive of the game. First play, they give him the football, and you can see what he can do.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. They're going to run it here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. He shreds. Look at that powerful running. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The defensive penalty makes it a very manageable 2nd down and 2 for the offense. Hands it off on the counter. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a 1st down there.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hort. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Finds his man. It's Callaway. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the 1st down.
That's a design quarterback keeper. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Breaks into open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here. And it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Here comes a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. He's able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Play action here on first down. Fires it on the move. He's got it with room to run.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the run, it's Callaway. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world, because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with one straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. QB keeper all the way. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against this secondary.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum, that chance at a big play.
And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will be fair caught. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. Send the back in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Dump off caught by the running back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw again. The short completion of the tight end. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Huskers. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle, but 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Not able to connect, incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Man, some real toughness on display here by the quarterback. Being able to focus with that kind of pressure coming right at him.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they start the drive with an end-around play. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. What a catch! Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback. The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play. The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Paul. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Wolverines will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game to see if they can take to the air. This one ends up a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks free. Running with purpose.
Brings it out to the 38, and the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Harvey. Breaks into the clear. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Brought me to the sideline, but just a short gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. This time, a completion. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The receiver grabs it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Hit as he released it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. It's complete. The sophomore quarterback took a shot as he threw.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Nebraska. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Direct snap. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches. Design quarterback run. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on fourth down. They will take over protecting this lead. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Whoa, what a play here to take the lead by this defense. You expect your playmakers and your best players on the field to step up when the game's on the line, and that's exactly what this defender did here.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick six. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
In the wildcat formation, defense got to be on alert here. Receiver in motion now. And it's a direct snap. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far, 3rd and 2. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down.
Let's go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. And the Huskers come up to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They jump on top here in the 4th.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the important PAT to make it a 3-point lead. The kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Harvey. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Miranda. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Receiver makes the grab.
Boy, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Grab near the sticks. It's Harvey. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He keeps it on the design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Callaway.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. With the catch, it's Miranda. And a broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. That is broken up and incomplete.
In a college game, it's very challenging for these quarterbacks to make full field reads. Here, surveying the defense in the middle of that coverage, very difficult to find an opening and make that throw.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the point after is good. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away and hope the defense could just hang on for a few more seconds. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. That's a design quarterback keeper. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. The Huskers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football.